Good morning, my dear students. In today's lecture, we are going to start the exercise for arithmetic progression. In the previous lecture, we have seen what is AP. We have derived the formula of sum of n terms, nth term, and arithmetic mean, etc. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to start exercise. Very simple exercise. The first one, exercise 9.1. See, exercise 9.1 is starting with question number 1. Very simple exercise. All the questions you will do, but I am going to start the exercise. You can see very simple questions. Question number 1 is, write the first 5 terms of each of the question in question 1 to 6, and the first question is an is equal to n times of n plus 1. It is simple sequence. It is simple sequence, and we have to find first 5 terms. So very simple. It is nth term is given. Just simply put the value of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So we write, suppose a1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Why? 1 plus 1 is 2 into 1. a2, we have 2 into 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3 into 2, 6. We can find a3. So 3 into 3 plus 1, this is 4 into 3, 12. We have to find a4. We have 4 into 4 plus 1, 5 4s are 20. We have a5. 5 into 5 plus 1, 6 5s are 30. So these are very simple questions, and it is answer. Is it okay? Let's see. Second question is same. Third question, just simply you have to put the values of n 1 by 1 and you can get the result. I am trying this question number 5. Other questions are simple, you can try yourself. Question number 5. Question is, an is equal to minus 1 to the power n minus 1 n minus 1 plus, not plus, into 5 to the power n plus 1. So once again, we have to find the 5 terms. See, put the value of n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Let's see. We have a1. So minus 1 to the power 1 minus 1 and into 5 to the power 1 plus 1. This becomes minus 1 to the power 0 into 5 to the power 2. It becomes 1 into 5 to the power 2. 1 into 25. Find a2. We have minus 1 to the power 2 minus 1 into 5 to the power 2 plus 1. This is minus 1 to the power 1. This becomes minus 1 into 5 to the power 3 is 125. 125. a3. We have minus 1 to the power 3 minus 1 into 5 to the power 3 plus 1. So we have minus 1 square is left. This is 1 into 5 to the power 4. How much it is? 625. And so on. So we can find out simply by changing the values of n. So in this exercise, no question is important, so you can try the other questions also yourself. Let's see question number 7 onward. Let's see what is given. Find the indicated term in each of the sequence in question 7 to 10. We are given an is equal to 4n minus 3. We have to find a17 and a24. Seventh question. Same question we have. An is equal to 4n minus 3. We have to find a17 and a24. So what to do? Simply in place of n we have to write 17 and we have to write 24. So we write a17 is equal to 4 into 17 minus 3. 17 4 is 68 minus 3 is equal to 65, and a24 is equal to, we have 4 into 24 minus 3, this is 96 minus 3 is 93. So we have got this answer. So in all questions what we have to do? We have to put the values of n, whatever is asked, and we can get the result. So I am leaving all these questions for you. I am solving question number 11, 12, 13 all are same. I am doing one of them. Question number 11, let's see what is given in the question. Given a1 is equal to 3, a1 is equal to 3 and an is equal to, we have 3 an minus 1 plus 2 for every n is greater than 1. Sorry, n is greater than 1 because first term is given. So what we have, first 5 terms. Instruction is to find first 5 terms. So already we are given a1. So to find a2, what to do? In place of n we will write 2. So see, we write a2. So 3 a2 minus 1 plus 2. a2 minus 1 is 1. So we have 3a1 plus 2. And what is the value of a1? a1 is 3. We have 3 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 11. Find a3. So 3 a3 minus 1 plus 2, and this is 3 minus 1 is 2. So we have what? 3a2 plus 2. And what is the value of a2? This time we have 11. So 3 into 11 plus 2 is equal to 35. Similarly, we are going to find a4, means 3 times of a4 minus 1 plus 2. This is 3a3. 4 minus 1 is 3 plus 2. And a3 we have got 35. So 3 into 35 plus 2. So this is 35. 3 is the 105 plus 2. This is 107. We have find a5. a5 is 3a5 minus 1 plus 2. This is 3a4. 5 minus 1 is 4 plus 2. So we have 3 into a4 is, we have 107. 107 plus 2. So this is 321 plus 2. This is 323. So all these are answers of this question. Got it? Very simple questions. Let's see one more question. I am solving question number 14. Since I have told in my lecture about Fibonacci series or Fibonacci sequence, so this question is related to Fibonacci. What was the important thing in Fibonacci? I told, I think you remember, that first and second term being 1, and we start with the third term. So we are given the Fibonacci sequence defined by, see, 14th question. We have A1 is equal to A2 is equal to 1 and AN is equal to AN minus 1 plus AN minus 2 and N is greater than 2. Why N is greater than 2? Because we have first term and second term already given. Then we have to find A plus 1 upon AN plus 1 upon AN, and given for N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, simply you check, if you write N is equal to 5 here, it becomes N is equal to 6, means we need to find A6 also. So first from nth term find all the values. See, from nth term AN is equal to AN minus 1 plus AN minus 2. First we are going to find A3. Why A3? Because A1, A2 is given. A1, A2 is given. Find A3. So in place of N we write 3. So we have A3 minus 1 plus A3 minus 2. This becomes A1 plus, A2 plus A1. And A2 is given 1 and A1 is given 1. So we have 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now after this find A4. So we have A4 minus 1 plus A4 minus 2. So what we have got? We have got A3 plus A2, and we have got the value of A3. A3 is 2 and A2 is 1. It is 3. Get A5. So A5 minus 1 plus A5 minus 2. So what we have? A4 plus A3, and we have got A4 is equal to 3 and this is 2 is equal to 5. Get one more point. A6 is equal to A6 minus 1 plus A6 minus 2. So we have A5 plus A4. So we have got A5 we have got 5, A4 we have got 3. So we have 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So all these values we have got A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6. Now we have to find this N plus 1 upon N. N plus 1 upon AN when N is equal to 1. So we have A1 plus 1 upon A1. We have 1 plus 1 upon 1 is equal to 2 when N is equal to 1. When N is equal to 1. Second, we are going to find A2 means in place of N we write 2. So A2 plus 1 upon A2, this is A3 upon A2. We have what? A3 we have got 2 and A2 we have got 1. So 2 upon 1 is equal to 2 when n is equal to 2. N is equal to 2. Find A3. A3 plus 1 upon A3, that is A4 upon A3. We have got A4 is what? 3 upon 2 when n is equal to 3. Similarly, A4 plus 1 upon A4, this is A5 upon A4. A5 we have got 5 upon 3 when n is equal to 4. We have to find A5, n is equal to 5. So we have A5 plus 1 upon A5, this is A6 upon A5. A6 we have got 8 upon 5 when n is equal to 5. So we have to find the value of this expression when n is equal to all these. So this is the solution of the question. See once again what is given and pause the video, you can write down the solution. So this is all about the exercise, very simple exercise it is. So you can try all other questions. Now we are coming to start exercise 9.2. It is arithmetic progression. It has been taught in class 10th also. So see exercise 9.2, interesting exercise. It has been taught in class 10th also. Let's see. I am starting with question number 1. Question is, find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. Odd integers from means we have to include 1 also and we have to include 2001 also. So first write the sequence. We have 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on, and this is 2001 last term. We have to find the sum of all odd integers, odd numbers. So first find the value of n, means how many terms are there in this sequence. So we have a is equal to 1, d is equal to 2 and an is equal to 2001. So you know formula, a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to an. Write the value, 1 plus n minus 1 into 2 is equal to 2001. Send this one this side. N minus 1 into 2 is equal to 2000. Why? This one goes this side, becomes 2000. So n minus 1 is equal to 2000 upon 2. This goes 1000 times. So n is equal to, this goes one side, we have 1001. Means total 1001 terms are. Now we have to find the sum. And you know the formula, Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus an. If last term is available, so we can write this formula also. In previous lecture I have shown this. So an is equal to 1001 upon 2 for n, a is 1 and n is 2001. Add this, we have 1001 upon 2 into 2002. This goes 1001 times. Multiply 1001 into 1001. Very simple to multiply. What to do? There are two ones. So suppose this is 11 into 11, 121, and put two zeros between them, like 1 2 1. Why? 11 into 11, 121, and there are two zeros between them, to write two zeros between them, and this is the product. So this is the sum of all these terms of the sequence. Is it okay? To note down this, you can pause the video to note the solution. Let's see. Question number 2. Find the sum of all natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000 which are multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 between 1 and 100 and 1000. Between, this time word is between, means we have to exclude the first and last term. So in this question, what will the first term? 105, 110, 115, and so on, and last term is 1000, so that will not be included because we have to find between. So this is 995. Now we have to find the sum of all these terms. So here also we are given the first term, common difference, and the last term. So with the help of last term we can find the value of n. See, a plus, first write the terms. A is equal to 105, D is equal to 5, and AN is equal to 995. Alright, let's see. A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 995. You can write directly. A is 105 plus n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 995. Send this 105 this side. We have n minus 1 into 5 is equal to 995 minus 105. So what is the result? This is n minus 1 is equal to, this becomes 0, 9 and 8 upon 5. This comes 5 here. Divide this. 5 on the 5, taking 3, 39, 5 7 35, 5 at the 40. Get n. N is equal to 178 plus 1 is equal to 179. Now we have to find the sum of 179 terms. So Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus an. Again we can write this formula because last term is available. So we have, see, 179 upon 2, here 105 plus 995. We have 179 upon 2 into, add this, I think this is 1100. Divide this, 550. So final answer is 179 into 550, and multiply this to get the answer. You can multiply it. So this is the second question. You can pause the video and note down the solution if you want. Let's see. The third question. Third question, I am reading it. You can see. In an AP, the first term is 2 and the sum of first 5 term is 1/4 of the next 5 terms. Show that 20th term is C. In this question, it is important question. A is equal to 2. We are given first term. And what is given? The sum of first 5 term is 1/4 of that of next 5 terms. So what is first 5 terms? We can write like this. See, A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 is equal to next 5 terms, A6 plus A7 plus so on. The last term is A10. This is first 5 terms, this is next 5 terms. And what is given? This is 1/4. This is 1/4. And I have written equal, means they are not equal. So what to do? We will multiply this term by 4. Here you can write A is equal to 2 and this term is given. See, to find the sum of any sequence, we need the sequence from very beginning, means from first term. So here in right side, the sum of the sequence from sixth term. So we have a trick for this. What to do? Adding A1 to A5 on both sides. Write like this. See, I am writing adding A1 plus A2 plus so on A5 on both sides. So what we get? This side 4 times is here. See, 4 times of A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 plus A5 is here. Plus I am adding A1 plus A2 plus so on plus A5 I have added. This side, when you add A1 plus A2 plus A3, so this sequence starts with A1 to A10. So we have, see, A1 plus A2 plus so on plus last is A10. So this side we have 4 times of sum of 5 terms and 1 time of first sum of 5 terms. So we can write 5s5 is equal to, this is sum of 10 terms, we can write S10, sum of 10 terms. Now what to do? Write the formula. See, 5 into 5 upon 2 in bracket 2a plus 5 minus 1 into d is equal to this side 10 upon 2 2a plus 10 minus 1 into d, sum of 10 terms, sum of 5 terms. See, this can be divided 5 times. This 5 and 5 will go. Here we have 5 upon 2 left. We can multiply this side. So first write the value of a. See, I am writing 5 upon 2. This is 2 into 2 plus 4d. Here we have 2 into 2 plus 9d. 2 is common here, or you can multiply by 5 by 2. So what we have? 2 and 2 cancel. What we have? 5 2s are 10 plus 10d. Why 10d? 2 to the 4 and 5 to the 10. Here we have 4 plus 9d. Bring this d this side, send this. So we have 10d minus 9d is equal to 4 minus 10. So we have d is equal to minus 6. We have got d is equal to minus 6. Now what we have to prove? We have got the value of A is already given. We have got the value of D. So what we have? We have to show 20th term. To find 20th term, A20 is equal to what? A plus 19D. A is 2 plus 19 into this we have minus 6. So we have 2 minus 114 is equal to minus 112. This was to prove. So this is proved. Very simple question. Got it? Let's see one more question. I am reading question number 4. How many terms of AP minus 6 minus 11 upon 2 minus 5 needed to give the sum minus 25? This kind of questions you have solved in class 10th. So I am leaving this question for you. So you will solve this question yourself in your homework. All right? Question number 5 is, question number 5. In an AP, Pth term is 1 upon Q and Qth term is upon 1 upon P, then prove that sum of first PQ term is 1 upon 2 PQ plus 1, where P and Q are not equal. Starting with this question, we are given question number 5. Question number 5. All right. See, AP is equal to 1 upon Q, AQ is equal to 1 upon P. These are given. So with the help of nth term, pth term, we can find the value of A and D, and after that we shall see what to do. So write the equation. See, we have, this is A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to 1 upon Q, or this is A plus PD minus D is equal to 1 upon Q. Equation number 1. Similarly, equation number 2, we have A plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to 1 upon P. This is A plus QD minus D is equal to 1 upon P. Equation number 2. Just like linear equation, we have to solve these two equations, first and second, for A and D. Let's see. I am going to solve. A plus PD minus D, A plus PD minus D is equal to 1 upon Q. Here A plus QD minus D is equal to 1 upon P. Subtract. Minus, minus, plus and minus. D and D will go and A will go. Here we have D common. So what we have? P minus Q into D, and here LCM 1 upon Q minus 1 upon P. So P minus Q into D is equal to LCM is PQ. Q and Q will go. We have P minus Q. So this P minus Q will also will go. So what we have? D is equal to 1 upon PQ. D is equal to 1 upon PQ. Now get the value of A. By putting the value of D in any of the equations, I am writing. See, A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to 1 upon Q. A plus P minus 1 into D is 1 upon PQ is equal to 1 upon Q. Send this into numerator, right side. A is equal to 1 upon Q minus 1 upon P minus 1 upon PQ. Its LCM is PQ. See, Q and Q cancel. We have P minus P plus 1. P and P will go. What we have? 1 upon PQ. So both A and D. So we have A is equal to 1 upon PQ and D is equal to 1 upon PQ. Both are same. Now what we have to do? We have to prove that sum of first PQ terms, means we have to find SPQ is equal to PQ upon 2A plus PQ minus 1 into D. Write the value of A and D. See, SPQ is equal to PQ upon 2. Here 2 into 1 upon PQ plus PQ minus 1 upon PQ. Why? 1 up D is equal to 1 upon PQ. Its LCM. This is PQ upon 2. Its LCM is PQ. What we have? PQ and PQ will go. We have 2 plus PQ minus 1. This PQ and PQ will go. What is left? We have 1 upon 2 in bracket. We have PQ 2 minus 1. This is minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have PQ plus 1. See, this was to prove. This was to prove. So this is how we can get the solution of question number 5. So in today's lecture I have done the first exercise, a few questions, and question number exercise 9.2 up to question number 5. In next lecture we shall see some more questions from the exercise. If you can solve the other questions, you can try yourself. Otherwise, I'll try to solve in next lecture. Okay? Thank you very much and God bless you.